guys, I'm here with a question and answer video because I asked for some questions from you guys and I got a lot of them. If you could urinate your favorite beverage, what would it be and would you drink it? That's a weird question to start on. Well, I wouldn't want to urinate like soda or coffee because that would be weird and uncomfortable. So for most practical purposes, I would like to pee water and be able to drink it because it would just be in a continuous loop of my own fluids and I could save water. Conserve water! That's such a creepy question, you guys. So creepy! Favorite books? I really like the Harry Potter series. John Green books are awesome. Hunger Games, Jessica Darling series, Sloppy First, Second Helpings, the Charmed Thirds, Fourth Comings, and Perfect Fifths were my favorite series. I really liked Slaughterhouse-5 by Kurt Vonnegut and Catch-22, and Snow Falling on Cedars was another one I really liked in my English class in high school. How to handle bad marks. You mean like grades, right? I never really got that bad of grades, like in high school, and in college it's not as big of a deal because as long as you don't get like a 1 point something for your GPA, you're fine. I can't really help much with that. I didn't get that bad at grades. Don't show your parents. How to stay positive. Caffeine helps, to be honest. Surround yourself with positive people. Watch uplifting shows. I listen to a lot of music that is like highly like happy and catchy and happy-go-lucky. You guys help me stay positive a lot because you're always so encouraging and I love you guys, you're the best! Surround yourself with positive people, I say, is the best way, because if you're surrounding yourself with negativity, that's just gonna like reflect on you and you're just gonna be sad. Favorite mascara. Drugstore mascara is Revlon Grow Luscious and my favorite high-end mascara is Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Favorite perfume. Springy, summery perfume is Coach Poppy, and then favorite fall wintry is Tom Ford Black Orchid, and it's a men's fragrance, but I don't give any shits. Did you go to college after high school, or are you pursuing something else? I did go to college after high school. I finished college a year and a half ago, and I haven't really done anything with it yet, so hopefully I can get to do that soon. But I did go to college right after high school. I went to a different college than I graduated from, but I didn't like the first college I went to, so I transferred. What is my most embarrassing moment? When I was a sophomore in high school, I was in love with our copy editor of our newspaper, and I wrote this really long manifesto talking about my whole sophomore year, and that included professing my undying love to our copy editor. And then my junior year, he came back, he graduated, and then he came to visit us. And I had let my advisor see the whole manifesto when we like laminated it and put it in a binder. So he's like, oh, you should let so-and-so see it. And I'm like, okay, stupid me. And I let him see it. And then I sat there for an hour like waiting to vomit because I was freaking out because I'm like, he's reading it, oh my god, he's reading it. And then when he finally came into the room, he came up to me and he's like, give me a hug, Abby. And I was like, I mean, it didn't end up being as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be, but it was still really embarrassing because it was bad. Favorite band. We Are Scientists, hands down, all the time. Never need to answer that. I feel like I answered that in the entire video I recorded about We Are Scientists, like the love story one. If you guys don't know who my favorite band is by now, like, you haven't been watching my videos. So, We Are Scientists, all the time, every time. Yeah. Favorite song. Everlong by the Foo Fighters. It's a Hit by We Are Scientists is a close second, but Everlong has been my favorite song for a really long time because it's amazing, and when I saw them play it live at Sasquatch, I cried. What camera do I use? And I'm really glad somebody asked this question because I feel like somebody asked this question on every single video that I ever record. I use a Canon 7D and it's a DSLR. It's an $1,100 camera body. And the lens that I use is a 24 to 70 millimeter f-stop of 2.8. That's the lens that I use most of the time. And it is a $1,200 lens. So unless you do photography, because this is what I use it for like most of the time, don't even think about getting this camera. Because it would be a complete waste of money just buying it for filming videos on YouTube. It's a really nice camera and I love it, but I wouldn't buy it just for video. But I have it for photo. So now if somebody asks me that, I'm just gonna send them a link to this video because stop asking! Do you believe in friendship between men and women? I had a lot of really good friends growing up that were dudes. Like, one of my best friends in elementary school was a guy, and one of my, like, best school friends in college was a guy. So anybody who says that guys and girls can't be friends without thinking about each other's genitals is lying, because I had a lot of guy friends and I never thought about having sex with them. What was my favorite subject in school? In high school, it was English, and then in college, actually my favorite class, I really liked the video production series I took. It was like a series of 3 classes, but my favorite just like standalone class was political economy, because it's super, super interesting knowing how much of the media that Rupert Murdoch owns. The whole class is about media ownership and like the big 5 media conglomerates, and it's kind of scary, but it was really, really interesting. If you're in a communications track in college, I highly recommend taking a political econ class. I'm going to Portland over break. Where's a must-go place? As far as food, Voodoo Donuts, definitely. I recommend going to Voodoo 2 because there's a parking lot and there's never as long of a line. If you get a chance to go get breakfast at Pine State Biscuits, oh, so good. Best biscuits. Do it. As far as like a landmarky place, Powell's Books, can't go wrong there. It's an entire city block of books. They have a whole room full of metaphysics. You didn't think there would be all those books about metaphysics, but there is. Powell's, you could get lost in there and you could spend days in there. Like, it's awesome. What is my favorite drugstore makeup brand? I really like Revlon. Revlon lipsticks are my favorite drugstore lipsticks, and they have really good, their mascara is my favorite drugstore mascara. But I also really like NYX. Like, NYX has a very wide range of products. Like, their jumbo eye pencils are awesome, their lipsticks are great, their eyeshadows are great, their blushes are great. So it's a toss-up between Revlon and NYX. As someone who wears glasses, what is your opinion of the hipster glasses with fake lenses? Do you like it as a fashion trend? This person has prescription glasses, so I'm not gonna be offending her. I don't like when people wear fake glasses because I feel like it's the same thing as somebody wearing like fake braces or a fake retainer, because you don't need it and you're just making everybody who actually needs it feel bad about you. I know glasses like is a fashion statement, but it's also something to make up for some sort of disability. So literally it's like you're just faking something wrong with you. Have you traveled outside of your state, coast, country much? Is it something that you want to do more of? The only place I've ever gone to outside of my country, besides like Canada, is Australia, and I really enjoyed it. I've been to Hawaii, Arizona, all down the west coast, across the northern border to Minnesota. I've been to Denver. I've been to New York. I would really love to go more places up in the New England area, and I would love to go to Chicago. I have no desire to visit the Southeast. I would love to go to Austin in Texas one day, but I definitely want to travel outside the country. Like, I want to go to the UK so bad. Like, so bad. Oh my god. Favorite movies? Fargo, Almost Famous, and Fight Club. Hands down. Favorite fruit? I don't actually like fruit all that much. Like, I have a weird thing with textures, so probably like raspberries. Like, I don't like strawberries. That's a weird thing. Like, I don't like strawberries and I don't like watermelon. I hate watermelon. Favorite food? Macaroni and cheese. Favorite color? Green. Favorite YouTuber? As far as a YouTuber that I watch regularly and that uploads regularly, Daily Grace, because I love her a lot. Like, favorite YouTuber like in person, it's obviously Andy, but Daily Grace, definitely. How do you have the confidence to wear whatever clothes and makeup you want? You guys help a lot in my self-confidence. There were a couple questions about self-confidence, so I'll just kind of answer it here. As far as wearing like bolder makeup, I just kind of played around with it a lot, and it's almost the same thing as like getting on stage. Like, before you actually do it, you build up to make it so much more like of a problem than it needs to be. So like, play around with it at night when you're not going to go anywhere and see how you feel in like a dark lip or like a bright eyeshadow look, and that kind of helps a lot with like getting comfortable wearing more intense makeup. And as far as just like wear whatever I want, like I don't know, I don't care what other people think. I had a lot of friends in high school that didn't care. I had a lot of friends in high school that wore like tails and stuff. I had those friends. So that helped me a lot in not giving a shit about what other people think of me. And as far as just like being self-confident, like living where I do, and I don't actually live in Seattle. Somebody else asked me if like how expensive it is to live in Seattle. I don't live there. I live an hour south, but telling people that I'm from Seattle is the easiest landmark to actually identify with, but I consider myself a Seattleite at heart. I don't know how expensive it is to live there. I'm guessing it's expensive because we have the highest cost of living and the highest minimum wage in the country, so I'm guessing it's pretty spendy. Living where I do, in this hellhole of a town, surrounded by people that I don't care about, people that I really don't care what they think, that helps a lot. It's gonna sound terrible, but a lot of times when I'm just like walking around town, going to the grocery store, after experiencing what I've experienced and knowing the people that I know and like the dreams that I have and like the stuff that I want to do, I consider myself better than a lot of the people who live here, and I know that sounds terrible. That sounds horrible, but it's true. And so that helps a lot with me not caring what other people think about me, because I don't like these people and I don't want to live around these people for the rest of my life. So I don't care because I feel like I'm better than a lot of them. It sounds so bad, but it's true. Like, if you live in a hellhole and you feel trapped, you know what I'm talking about. What is your guilty pleasure? Mine is crappy TV. So is mine! Not like MTV, like 16 and Pregnant and Jersey Shore crappy reality TV, but like The Bachelor Pad. Any TV shows, I think, is my guilty pleasure. TV in general, like American Horror Story, True Blood, all of those gory Ghost Adventures, like, TV is my guilty pleasure, you guys. Best show you've ever been to? That's a really hard question. And coming from a biased position, I would say that We Are Scientists in San Francisco was the best show I ever went to, because I was with a whole bunch of my friends and we traveled down the coast. But as far as from like an unbiased opinion, Phenomena at the Crystal Ballroom 3 years ago in Portland was... I can't even say how perfect that show was, you guys. It was perfect. Like, it was... oh, it was so good. Like, I can't even. Going with the same theme, what do you think of people judging others by their music taste? If someone you know likes a band that you think is awful, does that change your opinion of them or their taste in music? Now, I am a self-proclaimed music snob. I will own up to that. I am very snobbish about the music that I listen to, even though I made a video about crappy pop songs that I like. I don't like making other people feel bad for the music that they listen to. So if I find out that somebody likes Nickelback, I'm not gonna tell them that they suck, but I will think in my head that, wow, their taste sucks. I'm not gonna tell them that to their face, because I don't like making people feel bad for liking things. In my head, I will judge people for their music tastes. And as far as like, does it change my opinion of somebody? It wouldn't necessarily change my opinion of someone, but I kind of develop my views of somebody based on their like general music taste. Like, somebody who likes rap is obviously a lot different than somebody who likes country music. Like, it says a lot about somebody's values and their personality, like what type of music they listen to. Like, I consider my music taste to be a part of my personality and my values because it's so important to me, so that I kind of use that in developing an opinion about somebody when first meeting them. Is this your natural hair color? No! I swear to God I said that in a video 2 videos ago. Like, this... my natural hair color is dirty dishwater blonde. Do you play any instruments? I played guitar for a while in high school, and I played clarinet in middle school, but I don't play any instruments anymore. I would like to take up guitar again, but I am just lazy. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about being an American and living in America? I guess my favorite and least favorite part of being an American is the same thing. Like, it's easy to live here, and it's simple, and I know it really well. But I also want to travel and, like, be more adventurous, so it's kind of the same thing. What is that epic lip color? I am currently wearing MAC's Night Moth lip pencil with my Lush Confident lipstick on top. I love the Lush lipstick, but it bleeds so badly into the cracks in my lips, so I've been trying to figure out a way to wear it without it bleeding, and Night Moth has helped a little bit, and I put some concealer around my lips to make it even more, like, crisp and stuff to help it from bleeding out really bad. What is my favorite movie genre? I love comedies. All the comedies. I'm kind of a dude when it comes to watching movies. I hate romantic comedies, except The Notebook. I like The Notebook, but I hate any Nicholas Sparks book movies. I like comedies and like dirty comedies and like creepy yeah. I'm a dude when it comes to watching movies. I'm gonna cut this into 2 different videos because I recorded way too much footage to go into one video. So prepare for a 2-parter!